It's in the game.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice play. For the drive to start.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. The outset, he lost the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Second and 5.
From the 33, here's second down and 5. To throw is Hurts. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Incomplete.
Third down, they need 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in by Doxson. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping to his left. That is caught. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's into the end zone. What a start. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. It's Jalen Phillips. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Cup in motion. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here we go, set. To throw is Darnold. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go play action with Darnold. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 19
They'll come up here, first and 10.
for a Seahawks. First down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Here's a second and 6.
Now second and 6.
Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Now, Darnold, exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
From the 43, here's second and a couple. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Third down coming up.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards, the pickup on that 4th and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Made back at the 44-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Walker. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing a turnover?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw. And that one incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On play action, here's Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10.
Hurts to the air on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. Man. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Third and long. To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They convert style there. Big play on fourth and long. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Darnold to throw again. Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Ready!
To throw again is Darnold. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On first down, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
17 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
46-yard line.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. Pistol snap back to Darnold. Pump brings it in left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll go play action with Darnold. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
Here's first and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very scouting. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Darnold to the air once more. He'll get this complete to Walker. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold again. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jason Myers
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 14-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Going up top. That's caught! And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
36 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Cup in motion. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The extra point by Elliott is good. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one on target to Cup. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Cup in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the field.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he will score! Game on! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On play action, here's Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Room to run inside the 40. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And no good.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready? 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 Ready?
Darnold to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Barkley. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Varner. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Darnold. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down at the 2, but it's 1st and goal from there. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So now then, first and goal from the 1. On play action, here's Hurts. Out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That was something to watch. Eluding the rush as long as he could, but they could not convert downfield.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
Well, that's only step 1, Mike. You can't excel just yet. And as you say, a critical play coming up. Do we keep playing, or can this defense get a stop and come away here with a big win?
And he's in. They get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and we are going to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 35, it's first and 10.
No contact. No contact.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now a first throw here in overtime. He finds Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Seahawks, first down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Set to go now on first and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, And they drop him in the backfield.
15-yard line.
Ready? Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
But while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, they...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
So add another touchdown, and now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught, and he's not gonna get there. They stop him short, and this remains a one-point game. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.